YouTube, how's it going? It's your guy Nutzypoo back with another episode of our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise today, and today's a big one because it's kicking off Season 3 of this rebuild franchise. I'm looking forward to Season 3 because I think this is the year we can actually start making a push for potential playoff bursts. We're going to be being kind of aggressive with our moves, trying to get this team in a position where we can start hitting that championship window. I think this is year one of the window. I think this is an early year one. So we're going to be looking for a wild card berth, hopefully by the end of the season. If we can push for the division, so be it, but really focusing on that wild card berth. What we're going to be doing today is showing off the roster for opening day in this next season of our Pirates rebuild, as well as playing opening day against the Cincinnati Reds. As you can see, Jameson Taillon is on the bump against Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola in Cincinnati now. I'm kind of curious to see how this plays out, but I can't wait. Before we get into it, though, I just recently got a message from our Pittsburgh Pirates ownership that they want us to make a splash move prior to opening day to really solidify this roster and show the city of Pittsburgh we are serious about starting to compete for wildcard and division placements this year. So after we show off our roster, we're going to go make that splash move, and I think you guys are going to be really excited about it. Without much further ado, let's get into it. And be sure to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's check it out. All right, so first let's go over the roster. We currently have a lot of pitchers. As you can see, we ended up waiving Chad Kuhl. He had a horrible spring. He had like a 10 ERA. I know he has a B potential, but he's 30 years old. He hasn't lived up to the hype for us so far. So we ended up DFAing Chad Kuhl, and he's waiting on waivers to get sent down to AAA. As far as that, the big league roster is going to look like this. Jameson Taillon, Mitch Keller, Quinn Priester, JT Brubaker, Bryce Wilson, and Trevor Cahill are your 6 starters. We have a couple of players who could end up coming up this year. Sean Poppin, Gregory Santos, Ronzi Contreras, Will Crow. There's a handful of pitchers here who you might see coming up to the big league squad. As far as relievers goes, we have Kyle Crick, Daniel Norris, who is one of our offseason acquisitions, Michael Feliz, Alex Reyes, Clay Holmes, and Jojo Romero. And then our closer is going to be Sir Anthony Dominguez, 81 overall. Hopefully he hits his stride this year. At catcher, we have Jacob Stallings and Michael Perez. Henry Davis is starting the year in AAA, but as you can see, he's a 70 overall. We're running into a slight situation here, though. Jacob Stallings is 84 overall, but he's 33 years old. I'm curious to see what we can get out of Jake. Obviously, one of the best defensive players in the game, but Henry Davis is knocking on the door, and, you know, if it's time to call him up, it's time to call him up. At first base, we have CJ Cron as our big league first baseman. Roberto Soto's here in the B potential. Now, I like CJ Cron, especially as a bat. But our splash trade, our splash acquisition could very well come at this first baseman position. We need a lot of help here, and we need some power in our lineup desperately. So that's what we're going to look to go out and get. At second base, as you can see here, Nick Gonzalez breaks spring training with the major league team. I think he's ready. He's a 75 overall, A potential. He should be our everyday second baseman. He doesn't quite have the same fielding ability as Kevin Kramer, but he's going to end up having a much better bat. I'm excited to see Nick Gonzalez, one of those young bucks, getting the call up, ready to go. At third base, of course, you have Ke'Bryan Hayes, who's up to a 91 overall at this point. Look at those defensive attributes, and the bat's starting to come along as well. Our utility guy is going to be Phillip Evans. He can play basically anywhere, and he was pretty good last year, especially against lefties, so we'll leave him on for utility purposes. At shortstop, we have one on the roster right now, and it is Kevin Newman. He's a 77 overall B potential right now, 75-75 contact against righties and lefties. Pretty okay fielder, too, at the shortstop position, but we're waiting on Liover Peguero. Honestly, he's a 70 overall right now, B potential. Maybe at some point this year he gets the call-up, especially if he starts hot in AAA. In left field, we have Brian Reynolds. Hey, just holding it down there. 87 overall, A potential, 28 years old. He has a very good bat. Pretty good fielding out there in left field. We're going to let him run. In center field, we have an interesting situation here because we have Hunter Bishop holding down our everyday position. But here you have Johnny McCain, who's 18 years old, 68 overall, B potential. He was our second or third round draft pick. I wouldn't be surprised if you see him at the major league level at some point. 73 power against lefties already. We'll see. Antonio Gomez down here, our first-round pick. And then, of course, you have Travis Swaggerty and Lolo Sanchez. Jared Oliva is the 4th outfielder on this squad. You have Andrew McCutchen, still up there, 36 years old, 76 overall. Very good against lefties still. Not great, fielder. He could end up being a DH for a lot of the days. And then you have Oneil Cruz, the youngin, A potential, 75 overall, rounding out the big league squad. I'm expecting big things at Oneil Cruz this year. So as you can see here, based on our team ratings, we are struggling in a lot of different positions. I'm not too worried about center field and right field because we have young players at both of those positions, and they should develop as the year goes on. Shortstop and second baseman are similar, especially second base, because I know we have Nick Gonzalez there who will develop with his A potential. At first base is our real issue. We don't have a whole lot of talent holding down the first base position this year, and I really, really think that that's where we need to go make a change. With that in mind, let's go look to make a trade. And here is the man I want to see in black and gold. Matt Olson. He's 29 years old, A potential, 87 overall. The big thing about him, though, and the reason why I think he makes a decent trade candidate, especially from Oakland, is Oakland is known for giving up their big players before they hit big contracts. This is the last year of Matt Olson's contract. Next year, he would be a free agent. He's going to get a big bump in pay. I think that this would be a time where the Oakland Athletics would look to move on from him to try to get back some decent or a decent prospect haul. And with that in mind, I am ready to pay Matt Olson, and our ownership has told me that they want me to go out and get someone to really give this Pirate team life, some veteran leadership who can come in and make a difference. You look at those attributes, he should be a very, very good hitter, give us a lot of power potential, which we've been missing in our lineup. With that being said, I think Matt Olson's who we're going to go, and we're going to have to give up a haul to get him. I think I'm going to go ahead and give up Johnny Connell. He's a 20-year-old, A potential, 64 overall pitcher. He's going to be the first of the prospects that I want to give up here. And then I think we're going to have to give up Roberto Soto. And the reason I'm okay giving up Roberto Soto is because Matt Olson should come in and be our first baseman for the next 4 or 5 years until he starts declining, which gives us the time to get Nick Ames and Luis Gonzalez potentially developed into an heir apparent for him. And then finally, we can give up one of our middle infielders. I think Ji-Hwan Bae makes the most sense to give up because Vaughn Grissom is a year younger. He's only 2 overall worse. And we have Liover Peguero, who's going to be our everyday shortstop, even over Ji-Hwan. With that being said, I think this is the trade that we're going to go out and do to get Matt Olson into a Pittsburgh Pirate uniform. Let's go ahead and make it. Matt Olson, welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's go ahead and get into opening day here against Cincinnati. Are we in PNC? We are in PNC as well. We have Jameson Taillon on the bump against Cincinnati. Last year, we only had 52 wins. We need to step up. Reds only had 72, but I think we can go ahead and make that change. I'm not going to rock the digital camos because it's opening day. You can't rock an alternate jersey on opening day unless it's a throwback, but we're just going to go with our standard homes. PNC Park, and here's the opening day lineup. Kevin Newman at short batting first, Andrew McCutchen DHing hitting second, Brian Reynolds hitting third in left field, Matt Olson hitting fourth at first base, Ke'Bryan Hayes batting fifth at third base, Oneil Cruz hitting sixth in right field, Hunter Bishop hitting seventh in center field, Kevin Stallings at catcher hitting righty and batting eighth, and Kevin Kramer at second base. I'm not going to use Kevin Kramer in this situation, though. I'm going to use Nick Gonzalez. I want this to be his major league debut. He's hitting ninth for us. Let's go, Nick. PNC Park is beautiful, and especially beautiful on opening day. I'm so excited for Matt Olson. I'm literally so excited for this trade. I'm so excited for this season. Ooh, goodness. Our last year starting rotation, not very good. We're going to need that to step up. Oh, swinging bunt. He's going to beat that out. No, he's not. Let's go, J-Mo. What a play for Jameson Taillon to start the day over to Matt Olson. Nice, good pitch by J-Mo. David Peralta pops that up to Hunter Bishop. Let's go. See if we can get a two-seamer down and away on him. Not where we wanted that. Oh, Kev, no. Rip. That should not have been a base hit. That's an error. Wow, they gave him a base hit on that. That was an error and a half. That was a routine play. And just like that, Nicholas Castellanos comes through. Eugenio Suarez hitting fifth.
Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner.
All right, and the bases are juiced here against your Pirates now. 3-2.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas.
There we go. Get him to pop out. Woo! JMO works out of the early jam there. Key Brian Hayes gets him out of it. Wow, that was a great sinker away. Was able to make contact with it. Do ground out to second base, though. Let's go. Way to work the walk there, Bri, right? Reynolds gets on base. All right, Matt Olson, the new addition himself, up and ready to go here. Oh, man, he cruises it. He cruises it. Matty Olson comes in and hits a dinger in his first at-bat. The big addition. Ownership wanted it. We gave it to him, and he cruises it. Let's go, Matt. Let's go. I love it. Over Clemente Wall. That's exactly what we expect out of Matt Olson this year, and he gives it to us.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a
bang.
Run, there's no better way to
Love
get
it, Matt.
underway. He was rounding the bases,
363, almost 100 off the bat. Gets over the Clemente Wall. I'd expect he's going to see big things this year, especially on that Clemente Wall. Man, we're forcing Nola to throw a lot of pitches. 30 pitches in the first inning for Aaron Nola. Oh, that was cruised by Cruz. Just right at the second baseman. That's a good swing, though. Let's go, Nick. Man, he's going to be so good defensively. I can't wait to see if the bat comes for him because he's going to be a big part of us this year.
91 miles an hour. That's just pure.
Oh, wow. Get absolutely blooped to death there. That's so unfortunate. O'Neal's able to go get it over and and just like that, a bloop and a blast. Jonathan India gets us, and it's a tie baseball game. There's nothing worse than a bloop and a blast. 100 off the bat, 368 feet. Man.
I know it was barely fair, and he'll tell you maybe he should have caught it out in front a little bit more. But man,
there we
you
go.
have to be digging.
And JMO's getting hit hard. He's not getting a whole lot of swing and miss today. That really scares me.
And now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second.
Hunter Bishop cruises that. Winker's able to make. Had a baby Jacob. He gets a nice little slap hit in front of Castellanos. Oh, wow, great pitch. Damn. Okay, Aaron, I see you. I see you.
Swinging a hard liner to center field.
That's a good swing. Unfortunately, Kevin Newman just doesn't have the power to do anything with that. That's good contact, though, for Kev. All right, Jesse Winker now. Let's see if we can get him out. Don't get crushed here. I don't even know why I say anything, man. Oh, pain. 404, 108 off the bat. That was a nuke. Goodness. I knew it. As soon as you heard that perfect sound off the bat, that hurts. And Jamison Tyone gives up the lead. That is a free agent right now. I might go look at free agent starting pitchers after this game because I do need maybe one more in my rotation. As much as I love Bryce. Beat that out, Kutch. Beat that out. Beat that out. Beat that out. Beat that out. Let's go, Kutch. Woo! Buddy! Brian Reynolds. That one might get into the Riverwalk. Wow, Brian, 413, 106 mile per hour off the bat. Aaron Nola did not fool anyone with that changeup. Let's go. Let's go. Cruz is right at the first baseman. Cruz, that's not going to get far enough, though. Castellanos is under that. That's out number 2. Cruised into the gap. That might be either a double or triple for O'Neill. He has pretty good wheels, though. We'll leave him at 2. Atta baby O'Neill.
Not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Oh, I roll over the sinker. Man, it's a good play.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there.
Nope.
On to first,
90
but
speeds,
not in
too
time
quick to
as he
beat
beats
or
it
get
out.
2 there.
Best pitch is a well-executed fastball.
Good
down the
pitch.
way, and that's
JMO gets his
exactly
first
what that
strikeout
is.
of the day. That was a hell of a pitch.
In the top half. And a slider called
Gets it.
strike
JMO
three
goes
as he
back-to-back
pulled the
Ks to
trigger and the side
finish
is
the
retired.
4th. Atta baby Jameson.
Now a ball lined toward the
Cruised.
gap in left center.
That should be extra bases.
He's
Stay in the
around
park.
first,
Ah,
heading for 2.
man.
And now
That could have been a triple there, but we'll take the double.
So he'll be into the box now. Andrew McCutcheon.
That's fine, too.
Liner
Kutch
into
goes to the
right
gap
center.
shot.
That's a base hit.
Going 2.
He'll get it into second. The tag and they'll
Ah,
get
he's
it
out,
to
though.
second. Ground
Oh,
ball sent
no.
back up the middle.
Rip.
And this will find
What a
its
horrible
way
swing
into
there
center
that gives
field
him a
for
run,
leadoff
or
single.
a run opportunity here for the
Nice
Reds.
execution right there.
All right, Jesse Winker, please don't let him hit a home run here.
And if you're a pitcher right
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And that one is gone.
And it's a tie ball game.
Winker has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
I gave up the 100th home run to Jesse Winker?
Easy hitting
No.
especially at this
Rip.
level.
2-2 here. Let's see if he can get Castellanos out. If not, I can go to my pen.
Castellanos. This one's down to third.
All right, he gets Castellanos here.
Throw
Maybe
on
we'll
to
give him a
first,
little bit
so
more
good
leeway.
comeback there is a
He's
bit
probably
too
going to
long.
poke this through the shift.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Saw that one coming.
Not there.
We'll go ahead and put Clay Holmes in the game.
Shot from the bull. Goes the other way,
Oh,
and this is
buddy,
in the
we're
air
lucky.
out to left.
Hung the crap out of that, but we get to it.
On it.
Got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could
Oh,
tell he's
my
out
God, he
front on
pokes that
slider.
through.
I think he goes to the well one more time with that.
Popped up.
Let's go, Clay.
Gonzalez
Big
is
play.
under it. He
Nick
hauls it
gets
in,
under
and
it,
the
mid-fifth.
potential
All
go-ahead
right.
run will-
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V.
Get through.
Strike,
Get through.
This
Ah.
guy changeup is one of the best in the league.
Oh, he beats it out, though. Atta baby Brian.
This time
He had the ground ball last time up.
Oh, he cruises that. That's so unfortunate.
On to first, and they get them both. Line towards center field.
Key Brian Hayes,
Senzel
perfect
makes the
line
play,
out to center
and the
field.
side is retired. The bat next is Jonathan India. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right. Sent
Let's
on
go.
the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to Olson.
Let's go,
True
Clay.
double play. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
And that's
Peralta's
Cruz.
under it.
Not enough, though. Just not enough power for O'Neill Cruz to muscle that out.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
That's
Here
going to get
comes
down, right?
Senzel.
It is.
Can't
Let's
get
go.
there as it falls in.
Let's go, Jake.
In now, Nick Gonzalez.
He
This is
pops up.
popped
That was a good pitch.
Mancini over to his left, and
All right.
Alex Reyes is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
All right, Alex Reyes, very, very hard thrower here, but he has some control issues.
Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos goes down and pokes him right off the get-go, though.
Now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Brian Reynolds with the cannon into second. Ah, just late. All right, Castellanos is in with a double right to start this inning. Come on, Reyes.
I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this,
That's going to score Castellanos, too. Man.
And the go-ahead runs across to score.
All right,
from
Alex
second
Reyes
as they
comes
take
in
the
and
lead,
immediately
6-5.
gives up the lead.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying.
All right. Alex Reyes sees the minimum, and he is done. I am done with this.
waiting to see if the ball
We'll go ahead and intentionally walk the bases juiced.
most likely scores there. Instead,
And it
Oh,
looks as
man,
though
this
the
is so
decision-makers in the
scary.
dugout will give him a free pass to first.
All right.
So the bases are loaded here on the
Go ahead and go
intentional
man
walk.
visit,
And the force
and
play
then
is
bring
now
in
underway.
Daniel Norris.
Time is called, and this might be the here now the 2-2.
There we go. Good pitch, Daniel.
He got him on
high levels. That fastball up looks so
Oh, that's a good
enticing
pitch.
to hit that you think you see that
Let's
ball
go.
as a hitter.
Fastball up and in.
Every base runner in a close game like
There we
this
go.
really
Let's go,
matters. So
Daniel.
you can't afford to be giving
Wow,
up
way to come in and
passes
lock
this
that
late.
down. Bases juiced, no outs. Daniel Norris doesn't give up a run.
the 2-2. swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Senzel.
Let's go. We get the hit there, though. Let's go, Kev. All right, 2 for 3, 3-2 here.
So now to the plate.
McCutchen cruises that. McCutchen cruises that. Let's go, Kutch.
Shot that gives them the lead. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. It's a
Love it, Kutch. Give me that head, the little tip of the cap at home plate. All right, a lot of movement, a lot of speed. Man, Brian Reynolds cruised that too, just missed it. All right, let's go, buddy.
Olson is there.
All right, let's see if we can fire it past him up high. Boom. There we go. Let's go, Daniel. Give him the fastball. Boom. And he pops out to Brian Reynolds in left field. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Daniel Norris. That's what we need. Oh, that was cruised. Damn. That was a good swing by Hunter Bishop. They did not get. That was not a good swing.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on.
All right.
The run.
Well, 7-6 here, Cincinnati. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes in to see if he can get the save. All right, Sir Anthony, see if he can run this fastball up at 101 past him. Boom. Oh, blue. Blue. There we go. Good pitch. Let's go, Sir Anthony.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Reined in.
Jesus, he's so ridiculous defensively, man. That was an unreal play from a third baseman. He made that so deep in the hole.
38,000 plus on their feet at PNC.
There it is.
And a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come
And just like that,
That's his first save of
your
the season.
Buccos take the 7-6 win over the Cincinnati Reds, and one of the crazier franchise games I've played in a long time, man. That is a lot of scoring there. 14 hits for Cincinnati, 11 hits for Pittsburgh. Daniel Norris gets the win. He had a way to come in and, you know, shut that down when you had the bases loaded, no outs. Andrew McCutchen goes 3 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Jesse Winker goes 3 for 5 with 2 home runs. India hits a home run. Castellanos goes 2 for 5. Suarez goes 3 for 5. For your Pittsburgh Pirates, Reynolds goes 2 for 3 with a home run. Matt Olson goes 1 for 4 and hits a home run in his first at-bat as a Pittsburgh Pirate. Kevin Newman goes 2 for 4 with 2 big hits for us. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the save. And just like that, opening day is over. I can't wait to see what this Bucco team can do. I'm so excited to share it with all you guys here. Until next time, guys, make sure you drop a like on this video. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like I said earlier. I also stream over on Twitch Mondays through Thursdays at 8:15 Eastern Time. The link is down in the description for that as well. Feel free to follow me over on Twitter and TikTok. Both of those links are down in the description as well. We hit 60,000 on TikTok, which is pretty bonkers. Until next time, guys, stay safe out there. We'll see you soon. Peace.